yesterday, Christmas Eve, so bear with me. I'm just going to do a quick reading here. And because I know my colleague, Reverend Lisa, wants to get on Creative Life's Facebook page in about 45 minutes. So here we go. It's called The Light is Reborn. And the first quote, obviously, it comes from someone in the Northern Hemisphere, Alexander Shai, who says, Christmas falls at the darkest moment of the year. If you're in the Southern Hemisphere, guess what? It falls in the lightest moment. But the quote is still relevant, right? You just flip 6 months. But it's also the very moment when light is once again made visible to the naked eye. The deepest dark is not the place where grace goes to die. The deepest dark is the place where grace goes to be reborn. And that was kind of in line with what I spoke about. We have 4 speakers yesterday, and we spoke about one direction, north, south, east, and west. Mine was east. And I actually did talk about the Egyptian sun god Ra going to be reborn every night. It goes through the sky, goes into the underworld, and is reborn the next morning. So there we are. And Ernest Holmes and Willis Kinnear in A New Design for Living say, behind all we see is the invisible reality of God, out of which all things are made. So there's one source for all. And then Reverend Michael talks about his experiences with Christmas Eve. He says, the Christmas Eve lighting candle service is my favorite ritual. I grew up in a small country Methodist church in Oklahoma. We sang carols and had a kids' pageant, but we were pretty low church with very little ritual or liturgy. Christmas Eve was spent at home with family. He says, as an adult, I had the joy and privilege of serving as music director for many years at CSL Dallas. Yeah, that's when I first came across Robert Michael. He says, though CSL and New Thought are not traditionally Christian per se, CSL Dallas's Dr. Petra Welders is a self-described Christmas nut. She lit up like a candle when she described the magic of the single flame glowing in our sanctuary as it passed from person to person. We all felt the glow, the promise, and the joy of light within our midst. She says, when I came to work at Unity of Houston, I was happy to find a decades-long tradition of lighting candles on Christmas Eve. It's so beautiful. I now have the honor of describing the power of the symbol of the single flame passed from one soul to the next in the darkened sanctuary. Then we sing Silent Night and feel the magic. My eyes fill with tears every single time. My hope is renewed, my faith is deepened. There's a timeless truth revealed in this ancient tradition. We go through the dark times in our lives, but the light of spirit will never leave us. Indeed, it is what we are. Yeah, yesterday evening, actually, we also did the same thing. At the end of our service, we all lit candles, and the ones of us who sang and spoke or played instruments all got on our altar area stage, and the rest of the congregation filed down, lit a candle from one. We all lit it from one candle, and then they filed back. They went to their places. Oh no, they went to their places, and then our city minister, Reverend Jesse, said, let's all get in a circle. Well, they didn't. They got in like a big long line that spread out and came around. It's more like a I don't know, like a bulb or something. But anyway, and then we did all sing Silent Night, which was kind of cool. And why my voice is a bit rough this morning, I don't know. Maybe because I stayed up beyond my usual time last night and I didn't get the opportunity to do this reading. Well, we have a visitor. But anyway, so as the day moves on, I will be back later in the day. My colleague Reverend Lisa will be here at about 35 minutes or so, 40 minutes to do her Christmas Day reading, and then I'll be back about 5:15 to do my Christmas Day reading. The affirmation that we're given is, I recognize the light of spirit deep within my being. I recognize the light of spirit deep within my being. I welcome the recognition of this light and let this light shine through me to all people. I welcome this recognition of the light and let that light shine through me to all people. So there you are. My apologies for being late. what excuse do I have other than it just completely went out of my mind with everything going on with our Christmas service, visitor, all the rest. It just, poof, it just went. So anyway, I made up for it. So I'll see you later. Namaste. Oh, and Merry Christmas.